I made this.
This is Schultz from Ettore Products Company here at the IWCA show in Scottsdale, Arizona, 2017, and here to talk to you today about our new Aquaclean poles. So, normally I like to start out with, sorry I'm a little hoarse today, but with basically the purpose of the pole. With a water-fed pole, the purpose obviously is to get the water to the top of the pole. If you have something like this, which is our 65-foot pole, there's two things that you work with. One, you want to make sure that it's light enough to be able to do it so you're not exhausted at the end of the day. But if you make it too light, the pole actually becomes way too flexible, and then you can't get the brush head on the window or off the window when you're actually pulling it. So what we've done with this particular pole is the entire pole from top to bottom is 100% carbon fiber all the way up, and not only just carbon fiber but a specific type that allows it to be lighter and also more rigid than the rest of them. The poles in the center, which are thicker poles, fatter diameter, are actually a little bit longer than the ones at the top and the bottom to allow for it to be stronger and more rigid. So what we've actually done with these clamps is, if you look inside, it's basically just kind of a lever, but it locks inside of a protected channel and can't be released. Even if you run all the way around it, there's nothing to catch. So you actually have to positively lock it and unlock it to make it work. The other part of it is you have basically a little ridge protector here so it won't catch on any windowsills or gutters or anything like that. It'll actually slide over it. And then a side note is, when you get it down here, it's not going to pinch your finger because it locks down. As you all know, carbon fiber is very expensive, and cost of the pole is also a factor when you're doing this. We don't want to be the most expensive pole on the market. So what we've ended up doing is we have this aluminum sleeve that is not as strong as carbon fiber. It's definitely more rigid, but the bottom rung doesn't need a whole lot of strength because that's not where the bend is on the pole. So what we've done is put that over it so it actually protects the carbon fiber that's very expensive and also provides the rigidity that you're wanting when you're working with it. As a consequence of all that, what we end up with is the lightest pole on the market that has the least amount of flex when you're working with it. And that was the purpose of what we were trying to accomplish.
Yeah.